So what I'm going to do is take my middle marking here, extrapolate that onto the back here. This is where there's those shorter floppy rulers are pretty handy. I'll just use this one and abuse it. And so if you again take your calipers, mark out your center, make sure it's exact. My grandpa used to always say, "Do as I say, not as I do." Okay. Okay, so there's my center line. So this center line here, the first fret and fret, is here and here. And what I'm going to do is take my ruler and draw a line that just barely touches the arc of this spot where my fingers are going to be. So this portion here is this side of the neck. That's the finger side. This is the thumb side right here. And then I'll same deal on this one. So I have two lines, and I also have two spots where those lines correspond with existing surfaces. So on the finger side here, I will measure up the first fret, see what that distance is, and it's 469 thou. So I will mark out 469 thou right here.
Oh shit.
Is it your calipers or my calipers?
Here.
That's okay. Oh, it didn't even break. That's good. I was hoping that would be my calipers, not yours. At least ones that are not working very well. So then, measure this one. Are they actually the same? Look at that, they're the same. So what I'll do, mark that line out. And then from the center, measure. That one's small. And then the first fret, 270. Oh, thank you. That's awesome.
I might have to
move this clamp for now. What's that?
I might have to watch this video back. I'm a little confused.
I'll explain it many more times.
Yeah.
You'll see as soon as I do this. It'll all of a sudden become as clear as an ice cube. Although maybe ice cubes aren't always that clear. Okay, it'll become as clear as water. So now, there we go. So there is my other line. So what I've done essentially is I've drawn out in a three-dimensional way this triangle, this corner, is everything in here.
It's gotta go.
Got it. So all of that has got to get carved out. Now, because the way the grain is on this, I want to go down the grain. I don't want to go against the grain. I'll have a harder time carving that way if I do. So I will just my spoke shave and I'll stand right here. I'm going to remove all of the material that's in between these spots, but I'm also going to just clamp back on.
Hey Dad, do you know where Mom is?
She's inside.
Hey, gave me raspberries?
No, thank you. Enjoy. Have fun.
I don't like hockey, but this is a pretty good album.
Yeah, man. I'm with you. I'm not really a hockey guy at all. And just take note that both Del Barber and Grant Siemens, who are on this album, play Hamm-tone guitars. They both have two.
How did they hear about you?
They happen to be my friends. But no, I met them both when I worked at Quest Music. They became my repair customers.
Oh yeah.
And then like Grant actually produced our second last album. So, but there we go. So this corner here now is removed. It's gone. So I'm gonna go back to my drawing board. Gonna draw another line here. This is like a punk song, man. This is wow. Okay, 10th fret. This way. So this section is now coming out, and measure, see if they're the same. Oh, they're the same again. It's lovely. It makes it easier when it's the same.
Are necks another thing on a lot of guitars? If you look, they're not like perfect, or they usually are.
No, they're usually. Oh, there's a variety, man. It's, you know, I think most necks are pretty okay. They're pretty alright. But then every once in a while, you like find a neck that's really nice. Just, you hold it and you look at everything about it, and it's just thoroughly impressive. Okay, so now I'm going to draw this line. And I'm going to draw this line. And just as before, now I will remove this material. But you want to try to find the right angle to hold the spoke shave at so it cuts nicely. And I'll be honest, I've got a bunch of spoke shaves. Some of them are good. This one's the best. So it cuts a little bit nicer, but I'll help make sure that your spoke shave is set up nicely. Before I go too fast, I just want to take note. I went just barely past this line here, and I'm almost to that line there. So I'm going to not touch that area anymore. But here, I still have a little bit more to. So, this is like a jazz version of the hockey theme song. That's great. Okay. That's good. And as you can see, the neck is got more material removed on this side than this side, but it's because it's an asymmetrical neck. There's going to be a little bit more material, so it's easier to wrap your hand around when you're playing. Then, next step is I'm going to draw a line because this neck blank is not tapered. What I want to do now is create the taper, and the best way to do it is to start off.
Dad,
Yep.
Johnson Payne. He is not.
Oh, raspberry! You guys are clowns. I was nervous there. I thought you were bleeding.
Did they pull this out?
Just don't waste my cherries though, eh? Okay. So okay, so now I've got that line there, and well, this will be a little tricky because what I'm doing effectively is getting rid of my center line right now. So what I need to do is figure out, this is my dot here, and my first fret. This is the finger side, which is down here. So I want to measure from this crease right here down this much. So I'm actually cutting beyond that middle. The old way I used to do it, I used to plane the taper into the actual neck, and then I would this is the actual crease here, but now I just take it off this way. It seems to work fairly well. So now from the bottom here, compare these two guys. First fret from the crease to here, and the 10th fret, crease, so now what I want to do is, oh, that's actually not exactly where I want it to be. I'm going to sharpen this just by doing a little sanding. I want a sharp pencil line. So now I will draw this line here. That's one line, and then I've got this other line. So I want to now remove everything in between these two lines. So I will go like this. Okay, so now the next thing I will do, I've got this line here, so I want to take off this section here. So there's that from this dot here until this dot, and from this dot, I'm drawing it, there we go, until this dot. So first fret on here. Just want to see where it comes straight up. And then it comes on this angle. So it's right here. And this one. 39. So yeah, this is like not exactly a fast-paced, thrilling adventure we're having here, but it's also pretty awesome because really soon this neck is going to look like a neck. I'm going to draw this line, and I'll measure the other one. Have to be measured in reference from this other crease. So from this point to this point, 10th fret, and right there, and fret right there. Connect these two. One more time, spoke shave.